If you've happened to travel around Asia within the last few decades, you probably have been blessed with the experiences of major airports in the region. Along with what we have seen with the large economic boom in Asia, the region is home to some of the biggest megahubs of the global aviation industry, and some countries in the region are also looking to join in on that with the development of their own air travel megahubs. This brings up the country of Vietnam, home to one of the fastest growing aviation markets in the world. This is where the Long Thanh International Airport project is not just shaping to be what could be the future air travel megahub of Vietnam, but also the country's largest infrastructure development in its history. While there has been reports of the Long Thanh Airport project set to take off this year, the discussions and planning for this new megahub has been going on for decades now. While those discussions were going on, domestic and international air travel demand to and from Vietnam has grown exponentially. Previously dominated by national airline Vietnam Airlines, other newcomer airlines such as Bamboo Airways and lately Viet Travel Airlines has placed their entry in the fast-growing Vietnamese aviation industry. To illustrate the growing demands of the aviation industry, we could take a look at the Ho Chi Minh's airport, the Tan Son Nhat International Airport's passenger traffic from 2005 to 2017, where passenger traffic grew from just 10 million to nearly 40 million passengers annually. The large and ever-growing demands of Vietnam's aviation industry, specifically for the business and financial hub of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's government gave the go-ahead for the construction of a new mega-hub in November of this year that will be located just outside this city. The Long Thanh International Airport project will be located around 40 kilometers east of Ho Chi Minh City in the province of Dong Nai. The main overseer of the project is the Airports Corporation of Vietnam, which handles most of the airports in the country, who will be investing around 99 trillion Vietnamese dong, or 91% of the capital needed for the start of the project. According to local reports, the land area will be around 1,800 hectares, which land will be provided by the Dong Nai province, which will host a scheduled 5-year construction period between 2021 through 2025. This 5-year period will be the first phase of the project, which will see the completion of the first runway, with a terminal building covering an area of around 400,000 square meters, capable of handling 25 million passengers per year. After its initial opening, the airport will be further developed through 2040 that would have 4 runways and 4 passenger terminals capable of handling over 100 million passengers per year. Among the biggest details that we have learned about the new passenger terminal is that the winning design was by South Korean firm Heerim Architects and Planners, which will feature a design that's inspired by the Vietnamese national flower, the lotus, which will also be seen in some elements inside the passenger terminal itself. This is a large infrastructure development for Vietnam, the largest in its history as mentioned before. Backing the Airports Corporation of Vietnam, the shareholders of the company approved the decision to go forward with the project despite ACV's limited cash reserves, which will require the company to get additional funding. ACV has been reported it will use its cash reserves of around 36 trillion dong, which the additional lending sources would be a source of nearly 2/3 of the needed funding for the project. This has been a point that some Vietnamese lawmakers in 2019 raised, and rightfully so given that ACV is a state-owned entity. Others have pointed out to the risks of ballooning costs and any delays that could hamper the well-laid plans out for the airport. Despite the large amount of investment needed for the project, ACV is going full speed ahead with construction slated to begin on January 5th. Still, officials from Airports Corporation of Vietnam remain optimistic as for the future returns of the project, as it expects profits to rise after the opening of the first phase. Like many of its Asian counterparts who have built mega airports or are developing their hubs right now, it's often seen as high-risk but high-reward ventures, with a payoff later on down the road, which could come decades after the completion of the project. Long Thanh is one of those interesting projects in Asia to keep an eye on, as it expects to enter the daunting task of building a new large air travel hub while overcoming the obstacles that many of its predecessors from other parts of the region have experienced already. In the meantime, what's your take on the Long Thanh International Airport project for the country of Vietnam? Besides that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and have a great day.